So the thing is that I wanted to speak about something, that something is not going pretty much correct now. Well, the thing is, things and the events which are going nowadays in day-to-day routines, uh, is that like few days ago things were going pretty much unexpected. What I wanted to direct, i- it was not at all being implemented. Instead, the opposite was being shown by the reality. So there was no connection, no bridge, no relation between what was dreamt of and what was going into the reality. But now stuffs are changing, and I don't know. I want to be happy about that or sad, because what I expect, if I say what is my expectancies, what do I expect about me right now, then I can literally say I expect the worst case scenario. So in reality, what happens is the worst case scenario. So the things happening in reality is definitely according to my expectations. And now let's talk about something. The lectures which I get online. Basically, first of all, I used to save the lectures which I wanted to watch in the next turn or in the next run. Now, the basic thing is that I wanted to go forward at least, but I started watching the lectures from chemistry, the solid state. It was very good. I think there was only one episode, and from there I started watching or viewing online lectures, which resulted in various advantages from various sides, various dimensions, various angles. So it really helped me. I mean, the lectures really helped me. But then I came into solutions. The second chapter of chemistry, on the same page in the contents, you can see at the above there is chapter 1, which is the solution, and chapter number 2, which is known as the solutions. A very hard chapter to continue with. Somehow I ended a lecture about it. I attended the full lecture, I heard it, and I made the note copy. But what I believe, many points are missing from the notes. So when I was solving MCQs regarding that particular chapter, regarding the solutions from class 12, I think so, NCRT chemistry, then well, while solving MCQs, I found that, oh, many points are missing, I don't know many things. Then maximum of the time what happens is that I have no one to blame on, and I have written the important points, or the points which I have missed, or the points which I don't even heard about ever. Now those things are written, and I think at first I will complete other chapters, and then I will come to this point or part again. Then I will give reps and sets all over, and then I will finish it. This is the all over plan. I think it is a pretty long plan, but I feel the urge that this needs to be implemented really. Now let's talk about solution. It is because I have the note copy currently with me right here. Here you see. Now what happened recently is that, you see this board, this whiteboard. Well, it has been few years when this thing was brought or bought. Yeah, bought. Now see this edge. Well, this is the holder, and from the opposite side you see this region. this region, what do you see? You see a V shaped. It is a V shaped, a V shaped. So this has changed into this kind of state now. Yeah, I mean, everything is aging. Let's talk about a chapter in biology. I have same problem about. I had problems like this in the solution chapter from chemistry class 12. Now I'm talking about biology class 12. Chapter name is molecular basis of inheritance. Well, the points or the topics which I have to read about in details are as follows. Well, these are the points: translation, transcription. Well, about these two things I have to read in detail, which I have missed pretty much to read in detail. The first was translation and second was transcription. And then we have lac operon. Yeah, I've never heard of that shit, man. Lac operon. And then in this paragraph, we have inducible operon. Never heard about that shit. And then we have lac y operon. Lac y gene. Never heard of that shit. Permease. Never heard of that shit. Z gene in E. coli. Lac operon. Negative operon. What are these things? Where are these poles coming from? These positive and shit like negative and positive polarity and this and that, plus minus zero neutral. Where are these things coming from? Daya pata karo. Well, then we have the scientist's name, which are Jacob and Monod. Jacob and Monod, who studied lactose metabolism in E. coli. I was practicing MCQs and more than half of the MCQs are just left empty. I don't know the MCQs which I have really solved are worth it or not, but yeah, I gave it a shot and I got a shock. I've studied the Tata box. Yeah, well, I will explain to you what is Tata box, although now I don't know it fully. Well, during transcription, holoenzyme RNA polymerase binds to a DNA sequence and the DNA assumes a saddle-like structure. What? During transcription, holoenzyme RNA polymerase binds to a DNA sequence and the DNA assures a saddle-like structure. The sequence is called Tata box. I didn't understand. A big question mark, man. What I've noticed about time. Time is fucking precious. Save it. For now, I give a big question mark here. How do the 3D model of tRNA looks like inverted? Well, somewhere it was written the shape of tRNA was like inverted L, but here it is written only L. What is wrong with him? Well, one thing and another thing I have not understood is one cation equal to 3 bases, 999 bases, 333 amino acids, 999 minus 901 equals 98. I'm not sure about it, man. Now then, very important, I think so. Match the following. I gene is the repressor. Z gene is the paragalactosidose. A gene transectilase, and then Y gene is the permease. Lagobron was discovered by Francois Jacob and Jacques Monod. Francois Jacob and Jacques Monod. Think various more problems are present, but now I think it is enough for it. So yeah, man.